Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 14. Last time, we did some stuff around town, sort of trying to kill time until it's time for you guys to leave again. And well, the last things we did was Nihon, who isn't here yet, but he will be, or Aurora, was entered into a one-on-one fight hosted by Boss Grimly, the Goblin. And oh, Angel, thank you for the 56-month resub.
I had to get it in there.
I gotta wait for the witch cackling to stop. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Nihon barely managed to beat out his opponent after we retconned because he originally lost, but then we forgot to figure in the fire damage. So we rolled it back.
A chance for fire damage.
A chance for fire damage, correct. And hi, Abby.
Oh, that was an angry Abby.
Wow.
No, that was me picking her up.
Oh.
While she
I
was
distressed
meowing.
Abby.
That was that's my
It sounded
stomach.
like you're touching me, don't touch me.
So yeah, Aurora ended up winning in the end.
Yep.
And making a couple new friends.
It
One of
was
which
a hard-fought battle.
Yes. One of which invited him to get some drinks together tonight. So, that is where we will be picking up. The fight has just finished. You guys are leaving the complex. Do you guys could go back to the library if you want, because you didn't get to spend all that much time there. Or we could just jump to the Laughing Horse Tavern and do that one. So what would you guys like to do?
Is there anything else we need to prepare for? Or to prepare with for going
Travel?
tonight?
We're not leaving
the group.
tonight, we're going tomorrow.
Right. We were gonna finish out the night with the Laughing Horse since Aurora got offered a free drink, and then we were gonna jump to our final day where we pick up
Right.
armor and head out.
Right. Between now and then would probably be a few hours. So you guys could get a short rest in the meantime.
I'll take a short rest, that's fine.
I'm sure Nihon probably needs one.
Well, I healed a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
but probably exhaustion is still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and any abilities that come back on a short rest.
Yep.
Would be great.
So you guys leave the fight hall and just kind of lazy your way around town for a while. Not much to do before making your way to the Laughing Horse to meet up with him. You guys plan to get there around like 9 p.m. 9-10 o'clock. Let me give
Still
Aurora
funny
his
seeing
short
Meteor meow.
rest.
I agree.
Take short rest. Okay. Nihon has short rested.
And if his health isn't full, roll a d8, I believe it was.
He's at 26 of 28. So we'll say he just heals the 2.
Yeah, because he received healing from
Yeah.
Safi's song.
Song of
That's
Rest.
a D6,
Okay.
not a D8.
I thought he already rolled that.
He did for that rest. This would be a second rest, I'd imagine. Second short rest.
Okay. And then obviously
so-
I did some
wait,
healing.
When did you guys do another short rest?
We did a short rest immediately after the fight at the place.
Oh, did we?
Because everybody in the
Oh.
fighting arena got the benefit of it.
Yeah, you did
Well,
the
you did a
the
Song of
That's
Rest.
why.
Yeah, I did the
Yeah.
Song of Rest.
Okay.
Yes. Which
That's why.
takes effect at the end of a short rest, so a short rest had to
Gotcha.
happen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we did
I
do one.
applied.
So
All right.
none of us should have expended anything that would have been recovered on a short rest since that point.
Right.
I did healing though. You did the short rest, but
Right, but
healing wouldn't be fixed.
healing's not
well,
a short rest
long.
recovery thing. That's a long rest recovery thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
for your spell slots.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you guys make your way over to the Laughing Horse. This is a tavern you have been to before.
Seffi's song better be a rendition of Making Our Way Downtown.
And as you're approaching the Laughing Horse, you start to hear the sounds of... You start to hear sounds coming from the tavern. It sounds like it's very busy in there. Lots of shouting, yelling, the sort of stuff you would normally hear from a tavern.
So not fighting, shouting and yelling. Or like
you-
drunk people having fun.
Without going in, it's hard to tell if there is a difference.
Okay.
It could be just rowdiness. It could be a fight. Someone could be brawling. But you'd have to actually go in to determine that. So, you guys enter the tavern. And that I will bring up this map.
Suddenly thrust into a war of wills.
Don't tempt me.
So
Sitting
here
here,
is-
sitting on an enthralling performance, just waiting. Just waiting.
So here is the tavern, the one you guys have been to a couple times already. It seems fairly busy. Up on the left is the stage that you sang at the other night.
See, this is proper size for tables and
Yeah.
chairs and beds.
Is this where I swiped the fish dude?
Yeah,
Um,
same place.
I believe he was closer to over here.
Okay.
And you guys were sitting like here. So
Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Having to redo my Zoom every time there's a new map.
right.
Sand no
Yep.
sanding.
So you guys walk into the tavern, and immediately, you see a look in everyone's eyes.
Didn't know I swiped.
Insight check?
What are you inciting?
Trying to figure out what the people are thinking.
What the heck they're looking at us for? Yeah, like what kind of looks they are.
Okay. So I don't think you need to
Not
roll for
great.
that.
Okay, good.
So this guy over here, who's currently at the bar, seems to be causing a commotion. Why am I on the wrong place over there? Sorry. So this guy here. He and his friends are causing a ruckus. One that does not seem to be welcomed by the bartender or his patrons.
Oh, that's all I needed to know.
So they are being more rowdy than your typical bar rowdiness should be. They don't seem drunk.
They've had 10 too much to drink.
They actually do not seem drunk to you. They just seem to be
Just
making trouble for the
belligerent.
sake of making trouble.
I'm
So-
going to if I can get away with it, start playing on my lute to do an enthralling performance.
Okay.
They do have to listen to me for a minute, so I don't know if that'll work.
The bartender, as you guys come in, is saying, "Would you guys please just leave? We don't want any trouble here." And this guy at the table here, this is Nihon's ogre friend Grog, who appears to be passed out with drinks in front of him.
Damn, he started without us.
Naturally.
Well then.
So, you are doing an enthralling performance?
I am indeed. Sorry, wall of text. They...
Seductive Fey Magic.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is the one that they don't know if
They don't know
fails.
if it fails, correct. I get to pick number of targets equal to my modifier, which for me is 3, which is great. Yep. So like I said, if I get interrupted, or if they just stop listening, it won't matter.
Yeah. So as you pull out your instrument and start playing, this guy is going to come up to you and be like, "Kill that racket, would ya?"
Wow. That's wooed.
I'm gonna ignore him and keep going because I don't play a racket very much. Thank you very much.
He tries to reach for it and grab it out of your hand.
I will attempt to grab his hand and stop it.
All right. Roll an athletics check.
And would I roll a dex check to dodge on my behalf as well?
Yes. Yeah, you can roll dex. All right, so...
Nope. That was rather poor.
So he beats your dex and Firedale's athletics.
I'm gonna reach around
so
grab him as well.
You're gonna try and grab as well?
Mm-hmm.
I know Aurora probably would. He's right next to him.
Oh, no.
That's acrobatics. Athletics.
Oh, athletics, sorry.
I'm not in the place to be able to do it, so...
14. So he still beats your 14. So...
Good lord.
You're starting to play, and he reaches over, grabs... what are you playing? Flute?
The lute's the only instrument I have.
All right, he grabs your lute
Meteor.
and tosses it behind.
Pause.
Meteor.
Yes.
Hold on.
Aurora is right next to him. I don't think Aurora would allow that.
All right. He can roll as well then. Let's see.
That, or I think
that's
he
what
would
I'm
push
getting
his
at.
way in between.
Yeah.
Oh no! If he starts to try to break the flute, I'm done with lute. I'm done with subtlety. I am going to spell attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Did that work?
100%.
Yeah,
that worked. Athletics.
Aurora rolled a 19. So
yeah, see, both me and Aurora were right next to her. So,
so with all of those rolls, Saflin, you are starting to play your lute, and this guy is wanting you to stop. So he starts reaching for it. You kind of like pull it back away. Curio tries to swipe. Saflin tries to stop him, but he gets a hold of your lute and pulls it out of your hand. He goes to try and throw it back behind him, and Aurora grabs it from him and takes it. So Aurora now has the lute.
Holding it up in the air, just like, you're not getting this.
and keep away.
Yeah, and he is significantly taller than this other creature.
What is the other creature, by the way?
We don't know yet, is my guess.
That's a good question. Let's see.
Based on how this is worded, I don't know if I expend the enthralling performance charge if I don't get to perform for a minute or not.
Yeah, I think if you did not do the full performance, then you don't expend it.
Okay,
That
because
would
it
be
says
how
that
I
I
roll
choose after they've watched and listened perform for a minute.
Right.
So that would
All
be
right.
how I'd interpret it.
So these are kobolds.
Kobolds.
Okay.
You would recognize them as kobolds.
What the fuck is a
Kobolds.
Hold on.
So while this encounter is happening between you guys, the
Okay.
the guy at the bar is going to respond to the bartender. Yeah, we do whatever we want, son. And we want to have some fun, don't we, boys? And the two at the table to your left, as well as the one in front of you, goes, yeah!
Naturally, they're together. Okay.
Well, obviously.
Well, good. It means the bartender's likely not gonna kick us out for getting rid of the trash.
Or killing it.
And shortly after,
I mean, Safflin has played their need user.
shortly
This is-
after, there
Yeah, I've
is
played at this bar before.
A really good performance.
there is a
Yep.
crash that comes from behind the bar, in the back, in where the kitchen would be.
Please don't tell me there's another one in there.
And the bartender says, oh, no, please, get out of there!
There's another one in there.
Mhm.
Oh, please, that's my kitchen!
Oh,
So,
thank
what,
you all.
do you guys do anything at this point, or...
I think this sounds like Son and Morrow's cue.
Yep, Morrow is gonna dash, jump over the bar, and run into the kitchen.
Okay.
I can't get it
Um,
any further.
Thank you for the
So
read
just
there,
Morrow is
ACV.
going in there?
Morrow is going that way. I'm gonna step
And for the follow.
here and pull out one of my daggers.
Alright,
I'm
so...
gonna.
Luna's gonna squeeze by me.
Can I
I
do
would
a
like
thing?
to retrieve my loot from Aurora. I'm not gonna play it anymore, but I am gonna take it back.
Or do you
So-
want it to go to me temporarily
I can go.
and hide it in the bag of
Hi,
holding?
Kinka.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm not going to
I-
reveal the
that's my
kitchen
cast-
just yet.
It's my
Um,
spellcasting focus. I need it.
So Mora is basically going to go in and attack whatever she
You
sees
kill
first.
my wolf, and I will kill you. That is the only thing I will say.
When
So-
you use Morrow to fight, Morrow becomes a
I
valid
know.
target.
Mm-hmm. So Moro is going to get a sneak attack on the first creature she comes across.
Thank you, ACV. I am. Go ahead.
So go ahead and roll an attack for her.
An attack from Morrow? Oh,
Yes.
He
Yep.
remembered.
He did actually remember. I'm surprised.
We're proud of you, Meteor.
Clap, 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 clap.
Okay, there's Morrow's
Did you
bite.
clap? Did you clap, Banana?
Alright. 15 to hit with 8 piercing
Is that an
damage.
answer?
Alright. So, at this point, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't get to do my thing. Okay.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to go over and push my face and my tail onto the guy by the bar and say, "Hello, can we please stop?"
I will allow you to do that
Okay.
pre-initiative.
Do I have my loot back?
Yes, you have. Aurora has given you your loot.
Thank you.
Just like slam his head down.
And
on the bar.
I'll even say
I have a staff for that.
Aurora has kind of stepped in between you and like gotten him to back up slightly.
Don't
Still
touch the
pulling
Sappy.
dagger on him.
Says,
No one touches my
I
pups.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
Is it pups?
And then he hands you the loot. Alright, so Thon rolls an 18.
Really?
It can't be worse than Aurora. Hold on.
Whoa! It's putting it in automatically! What the heck? It's never done that before.
Oh, it told me I can't because I don't have a valid token selected, so it can't let me. It's not letting me put mine in automatically.
Okay.
Let me try again.
Under the chat, make sure you have your Zeppelin selected.
Yep. I want to try for science.
Oh, do I need to roll for
Okay,
Mara
it's only one higher than it was, so.
Yeah.
No,
I'm keeping on 10 though.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just curious to see if that actually would add. It looks like it did. It didn't give me the error that time.
Aurora has a -1 to initiative, so he gets a 2.
I did his. He got an 11.
Oh, he got an 11?
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
I rolled it above Lily's.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 11. All right. Sorry, I missed that.
It's okay.
And then Callan needs to roll.
Boing.
Lilia got a 19.
Feeling I'm going first.
Oh, come on.
Yep, you're first, and then it's...
I'm one of the most dexterous people in this party up there with Son, and I still keep rolling low on initiative.
They got some good rolls.
Higher than me?
Yeah.
Higher than a 19.
One of them got a 20.
Well, crap.
Kobolds are very dexterous creatures too.
Okay, so did we get a Callan? No? Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. There you go. There's a Callan.
Alright, 8 for Callan. Okay.
So, I have a question before we start. Are we knocking him out? Or anything
Tyrio
else?
just said he was telling him to stop.
Okay, so we're not.
I don't think telling him to
we
stop
are
is
in town.
Let's not commit a murder
people.
in front of a bunch of people in a tavern. If you're gonna
let's
kill
just
someone,
knock
kill
out
them
and
out
throw 'em
back.
Or knock them out and throw them outside.
I just want to know which daggers I can use.
Especially considering they've not actually punched us or hit us yet, so it's not self-defense. So.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to immediately murder. That'd be bad.
Okay.
So I would say knock them out.
So, all right, got all the initiatives.
Swarm of rats.
So I'm gonna do
Morrow's
damage.
Didn't even get a chance to seduce the bar.
Morrow's damage is gonna go first, so he did a 15 to hit.
Poor meteor.
What?
You said he.
She, sorry.
I forgive you.
13 episodes in and still calling Morrow he.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so 15 does hit.
Good.
And so that's going to do 8 damage. And from back behind the doors, you hear, "Ah! Where'd this dog come from?" Alright.
Good, Mark.
And you guys don't see the swarm of rats thing.
Well, we as players see it, but we as characters don't.
You as players see it, but your characters don't know that. So
just one needy user. There's one bard in our party.
Yep,
okay, so
rats that I don't see may give me an idea later, but I don't see them yet, so it hasn't happened yet.
All right, so do this one first.
Nihan said the channel is full and he can't join.
Okay.
I'll fix.
Okay.
Who's in here with us?
Channel is full and can't join. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it says 5 out of 5.
5 of 5.
Yep.
I fix.
You counted the players, but not the DM.
Derek, it's fixed.
Possibly.
Have we not had a full party since the creation of it?
I think so.
I think once, but yeah.
Okay. So, gonna roll for a hit here.
Anyhow.
And
Hit.
it is...
Epic was
We're
crap.
in a combat now
It is
because
plus
we went
4.
to the bar. And
So that's a 21 to hit,
There's kobolds who are being buttheads.
which is definitely
are.
gonna hit
Or-
Morrow.
And they tried to steal Saflin's loot. So.
your ogre friend is asleep at the table.
With drinks in front of him.
Ah.
That was your
And you
other
say
friend.
you saved Saflin's loot by playing keep away from the kobold.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, so
Yep.
we're gonna do a d4 plus 2 for 5 damage tomorrow.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta go tomorrow. 5 damage?
Yep.
Okay, she's at 32 health.
Why does Curio not have a picture? I feel left out.
What do you mean?
Safi
have a
doesn't
picture?
either. In the turn order.
Oh, on the turn
Oh,
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that.
What's the problem?
Pictures aren't in turn order for some people.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay.
Is it because our names are too long? Because we have our actual names behind it?
Probably.
Okay. So that's gonna be that one's turn. This one's not going to attack. They're just gonna keep making a ruckus back here. You hear some more crashing. So what you guys experience during these 2 turns is, you hear Morrow kind of yelp, and then you hear some crashing, and like plates falling to the ground type of thing. And then it is now Lilia's turn.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is cast Shield of Faith. I'm going to do it on Aurora, because, probably a little bit exhausted from that battle. And to help with AC a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so Shield of Faith on Aurora. So, Aurora, you now have a bonus of +2 to your AC.
Aha!
Meteor, read your chat. Hey, Meteor.
Can I
Can
just...
someone redeem a hydrate for Meteor? I just drank water.
I guess I'm going to pull out... Well, no, I think I actually already have it. Let me see. I'm going to equip my Quarterstaff of the Mind.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to purposely try and attack anything right now, because
Alright.
too many people crowded, but I'm just gonna ready myself in case I need to do something, but I've done my shielding of Nihon.
Alrighty.
The shielding.
So that's
of
your turn then?
Aurora.
You don't want to move anywhere?
For me, no. As for Luna, I am going to, I guess, get her to go peek into the kitchen.
Okay, how is she getting there exactly? Like, what path is she
Well,
taking?
I guess that she... Well, actually, let's see.
Because that's actually quite important. So
I'm sure
there
she could
is...
probably jump over the bar, too. Shouldn't
She could jump over the bar. That would take extra movement.
Remember, D&D has attacks of opportunity if
Yes,
you move
and if you go right here, then this guy is going to get an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, instead, then I'm
So you
actually
could veer
going
off
to
to
get
the
her.
side and then back over, or you could go around entirely.
Yeah. You could get. How much is her movement? 60?
I think it's 50. Give me a second. 50.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
to
so
there
you can
in
move 10
30.
squares without running
Yeah.
or doing anything special.
So you can
Okay,
just
so
run
then-
around the bar.
Yeah, I'll do that then. So she'll run around the bar and just peek her head in and see what's going on.
Okay. So, is she going to attack anything, or?
Well, she doesn't. I don't think she's within range to attack anything right now, is she? She's moved her full distance.
Where she is now is her full distance?
Well, 50 is full distance, isn't it?
Yeah. Is here
Without
50
running.
or is here 50?
No, in the doorway.
In the doorway? Okay. Okay, so there is not close enough to attack anything. No.
Well, it's 45, but do you count running around?
Yeah, you would count the running around. So 5, 10,
Yeah, if you
15,
did a straight
20,
shot,
25,
it would have been
30,
the 45,
35,
but because you
40,
had to go
45, 50. Yeah, that'd be
up so
50.
far.
That'd be 50.
So she'll just peek her head in.
Yep. So she gets to the
Yeah.
door to check things out.
Rat
Can
scatter.
can she cat talk to me to let me know what's going in there?
Yeah.
Going on in there?
So she runs over there. You tell her to run in there and check things out and report back, basically.
Yep.
All right. So
So,
she
Luna,
peeks.
what's going on in there? Can you let me know?
She peeks her head in to the door. Says, "Moral fight. Rats and big lizard."
Uh-oh, looks like we've got some troubles on. Apparently, Morrow's fighting a lizard and some rats.
Yeah, food.
Food. Okay.
Which you could probably infer that the lizard is a kobold.
Protein.
Okay, so fighting a kobold and apparently some rats.
Yeah, Luna wouldn't necessarily know the word kobold.
So lizard.
Giant reptile.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think Luna's fighting a kobold and some rats.
All right.
Yeah.
So who's next would be
Kobold A.
him. All right. So let's see. Go to
Wow,
him.
wow, he's.
So Curio, you came up to this kobold and you told him what did you say to him?
I shoved my tail in his face and said, "Can't we just stop?"
All right.
The freeze tail. Will it work?
So your tail is in his face, and he grabs a hold of the tail and says, "What fun would that be?" And he is going to cast.
He
I
has
have an
messed
idea.
with the tail. He is going to die.
I thought we agreed no killing.
He has messed with the tail.
He messed with my cub.
He is going to cast.
Well, the other one messed with my cub.
Yep, most people hate cat butts in face.
Poison spray.
Yep.
But Curio doesn't know better.
So he grabs your tail with one hand, and with the other hand, he holds his palm out to you towards your face.
Can we settle this over a game of dice?
I would win.
I
So
know,
he
that's the
Sonic
holds
point.
his
teasers.
hand out towards your face, and a puff of like noxious gas emits from his hand and just sprays you in the
that
face.
Would be
So I need you
this.
to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
That was a dex. Normally those are dodges instead of that.
What's the save?
Probably higher than what I rolled.
5, yeah,
Unless
definitely
it's
doesn't.
dex.
It's not saying what the save is. That's weird. Would it just be his Constitution modifier?
Let's see.
Oh wait,
check in on poison
no,
spray.
DC 12. DC 12. Okay.
Does not look good.
Yeah, it is a Constitution saving throw. Or take 1d12 poison damage.
Yep. So you fail to save.
Yep.
And so you're going to take a d12 of 12 damage
Ooh.
right off the bat. You were right in front of him, so he like shoved his hand right at your face, and you took a full breath of this poisonous spray that came out of his hand, and you kind of started choking from it.
This
just-
is not good.
Oh, that's a cantrip. Nifty.
What's that?
You're good. I was just reading.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
As a heads up, guys, I do not have a lot of healing spells right now.
Mm-hmm. So he said, so he does this, and he's like, "Now this is fun," and that is going to end his turn. Yeah. Yep, that's going to end his turn. So, San, you are up.
Okay, they hurt 2 of my cubs. They're dying. I don't care.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do Morrow's first. Because Morrow's easier. Morrow is gonna bite. Whatever the frick attacked her.
Okay, 19 definitely hits
For 9 damage.
for 9 damage. Uh-huh. So, so I want you to roll a d20 to determine what he is attacking, because there are multiple things next to him.
He said
Uh,
whatever attacked her.
Okay, so there's only one thing that's attacked her so far. Okay,
Okay, that's fine.
well then we'll go with that. Alright, so 9 damage then. Okay. Alright. Is Moro going to do anything else?
Can she
hold on.
do something else?
Hold on.
She has movement, but anywhere she could move at the moment would probably provoke an opportunity attack, so...
Okay, how close is Luna to... Is it within 5 feet or not?
Yes. Luna is within 5 feet of Moro.
Okay, I get advantage on attack rolls against anything as long as I have an ally within 5 feet.
Of the enemy.
You or Luna?
Nope.
Luna
Morrow.
would have to be next to...
Yeah,
no,
Luna would have to be
Moro's not
next
you.
to the enemy
No, I was
for you to get
asking for
advantage.
Morrow.
That's pack tactics, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
asking for Morrow, not me.
Yeah. So, yeah, Luna would have to be within 5 feet of the enemy in order
Yeah.
for Moro to get pack tactics.
Is
Okay,
she
so-
within 5 feet of the enemy?
Luna is not, no.
No,
Okay.
otherwise she would have been in ranged attack.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I wanted to know for Morrow.
Okay.
Okay.
And did you take your turn, son?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Dealt with Morrow first.
Okay.
Right. I am going to...
Hi, Lukester.
Hey, Lukester. How you doing,
Hi.
buddy?
I am going to move forward.
All right.
And I'm going to use my... Where is it? Rapier? Against this guy.
All right. Roll to hit.
I'm going to stab him. No, I'm not. I'm going to miss. Fuck. It would have been
Okay.
a good hit if I actually hit.
A 7. Yeah, 7 does not hit.
You...
Yes?
Darn, I don't remember.
Hold on.
No, you're
What?
fine. It was the sneak attack.
Yeah, the sneak attack was
She's-
added into it. Nah, I can't use the other thing either. Nope. That was all I could do. Actually, no. Hold on. No, that's all I can do is just attack. Because I don't have a bonus thing where I can... Oh yeah, I can. I got a bonus action to disengage just in case he tries to attack me. So I'll get ready to attack him if he tries to attack me.
Okay, so you can't hold an action since you already attacked.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
holding an action would take your action slot.
Okay. Then yeah, that's all I can do. I missed. Damn.
Okay. Then Aurora, you're up.
Aha!
Aha.
So, also remember, this one right in front of you just took Saflin's loot away, and you got it back from him, shoved him back a square, and you've just given the loot back to Saflin. So
Okay.
that is the encounter you just had with him.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a whack at him with my Moon Touch Greatsword.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit. A 14 hits.
Yes.
For 8 damage.
Okay. 8 damage. All right. Anything else?
Okay. So I have a second. I have a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Yes, you do have a bonus action. You're back in your food. Okay.
Oh, I completely forgot. I should have remembered that. I'll have to keep this in mind for next time. Let me go ahead and cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
Yep. And it'll be my turn.
And that's a bonus action, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And what does that do?
1d4 radiant damage on attack hit.
On your next attack. Okay.
Yeah. On all attacks.
On all attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until
right.
the spell ends.
Okay. So you prepare that for your next turn. Saflin, you're up.
I have one question before I do
Okay.
anything. For Pipe of the Sewers,
Uh-huh.
it specifies that I can expend a charge to call forth a swarm of rats.
If there are any nearby.
If there are any nearby. It does not mention, and then it mentions swarms of rats that come within 30 feet of me. If they're not under the control of another person, can potentially be charmed by me. But would that apply to a pre-existing swarm, or would I need to call a swarm and that swarm be under control? Because I'm not sure.
Put the description in chat.
A
Okay.
swarm
Let me
of
read it.
rats is a creature in the D&D Monster Manual.
Right. Like,
So
it's,
if one
it's
already
weird.
exists, that's the one that can become charmed by you if it gets close.
If it's
But
not
you
controlled
can
by another
summon
person.
your
I
own
need a
version.
display. There we go. Should be
Okay.
in there. I was confused about pre-existing swarms because it mentions called swarms move towards.
Wind instruments. Okay. Whenever giant rats are indifferent toward you and will not attack you unless you threaten or harm them. Pipes have 3 charges. If you play the pipes as an action, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 to 3 charges, calling forth 1 swarm of rats with each expended charge. Provided that enough rats are within half a mile of you to be called in this fashion.
Yeah, the pre-existing rat swarm is as long as you're playing the
Right.
pipes. If it comes within 30 feet of you, you just make the charisma check to see if you charm it.
So
Okay.
It does
The-
not
the
use your
answer-
charge.
So yeah. So the answer is if the rats are not already being magically controlled, yes,
By
you would be
someone
able
else.
to control.
Yeah, I
At
don't
least
see
one swarm.
anything with contested with pre-controlled rats, so I'm assuming that's just a wash.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
just
they
nothing
pretty
happens.
much have to be controllable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so if you were trying to control rats that are already being controlled, it would probably be a check to see if you
It'd be
can
a
overpower.
contested check between me and the other caster, most
Correct.
likely.
Correct.
Okay.
But if it's not
that
being
was my
controlled,
question.
you just get it.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm not going to be within 30 feet of them because from what we heard, they're in the back room. So,
Unless you move
Correct.
closer.
so it's a non-issue, at least this turn.
And it doesn't use a charge for you to charm the ones that move close to you.
So
Right.
The charges is you calling your own rat swarm.
Couldn't you move towards it and then play?
I mean, I am attuned to them because the only limitation on the attuned items was that you could only have a max of 3, and I only have 2 attunable items, so I've had them attuned anyway.
Yep.
So at the most, with me doing nothing, if they get within 30 feet of me and they're not controlled, they're indifferent to me.
Okay.
So they at least won't attack me, if nothing else. Unless they're controlled, and then all bets are
Right.
off.
So none of them will attack you personally, correct?
Yeah.
You
So
have
if
to be
nothing else,
playing?
that I have that going for me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you play it,
there's a chance that I'd be able to control them as long as I'm close enough. Because if I play
well,
it, they'll come closer to get into range.
the initial playing has a range of a half a mile.
Right, and they're drawn towards me.
Correct. So
any rats, not specifically.
in the kitchen
rat
is
swarms.
definitely within half a mile of you, I'd say.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to spend my action on that this turn.
Okay.
That was why I was asking. But first off, bonus action. Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
I will expend a use of Bardic Inspiration to grant myself a wondrous appearance, is the description here. And when I do so, choose a number of creatures I can see and that can see me within 60 feet up to a number equal to my charisma modifier. So that's, again, 3.
Okay.
Those 3 people gain temporary hit points, and they can immediately use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So if anybody...
I would rule you can still see Luna, by the way.
Okay.
She is like half in the door at the moment.
So they can, if so choose, like, what I'd probably want to prioritize for who I choose is people who need to get closer to a thing or people who need to back away from a thing for a ranged attack and don't want to take a hit while doing so. So, is there anybody that's up close and personal that does not want to be?
What's your charisma modifier?
Callan is backed up at the moment.
It is 3.
I'm not engaged, so I'm fine.
I personally would like to request it, even though I'm not going to move, because hit points are nice right now.
Now, keep in mind, it does use your reaction, which means that until your turn goes again, if you have something that you would normally be able to do as a reaction, which is if they move out of your range and you can get an opportunity attack, you wouldn't be able to do it.
I would have to move to use that reaction. I still get the hit points even if I don't move.
Okay. Yeah. Just making sure y'all realize that that's the trade-off, is you can't actually do your reaction because that becomes your reaction for the turn.
Yep, if you
until
choose
you
to
get
move.
to go again.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I'm good.
All right, so who all's getting it?
All right, so I'm giving it to Curio and I'm giving it to Luna.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I didn't know if anybody else needed to get some distance.
All right, so
Luna
would
now
probably
has 5.
so she can move, but she can't like attack or anything, right?
Right, she can move up to her speed, and it just takes her reaction until her next turn.
Okay, so I think Luna would definitely take advantage of that.
So
I have moved her, and she is now
Wouldn't
inside the
that be
kitchen with
my
Laura.
decision?
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Nene's decision.
It
whether or
would
not
be your decision, yes.
whether or not she takes the movement, she gets 5 hit points.
Right.
Well, she hasn't taken damage yet, so.
Yes,
5
it's
temporary.
temporary hit points. It's on top of her max.
And she can currently move without provoking
Does she
Opportunity attacks.
opportunity
Yep.
attack.
Does
she
she
have to
have
move?
to
No.
use that reaction right away?
If
Yes, it is as soon as I
Yes.
trigger it. Yes, has
she
to be
has
now.
to move now or forever hold that free movement.
Forever lose that free movement.
See, I don't know if I want her to go into the space. Would she be attacked right away, though?
Probably.
So
She could also move
during
out
this
of the
movement,
space.
she cannot
Yeah.
be.
Right, her moving right now as a result of this, she cannot incur attacks of opportunity against her.
So for this movement, she would not get attacked at all.
But she will become a target because she'll be further into the room.
Right.
So she won't get attacked immediately from the move, but next time something takes a turn, she's a perfectly valid target.
Mhm. But currently,
Yeah,
Moro is in there attacking things by himself.
By herself,
Herself.
yeah.
Herself, yeah.
But I don't know if I want her to take another step in, because if she takes another step in, she is then hittable. Where what I would like her to be able to do, I don't know.
If you don't want your kitty to have a chance to be
You
attacked,
can move
then
your
don't have her step in.
Yeah, you can move her somewhere else. She doesn't have to step
Yeah.
in next to an enemy. She can move anywhere else
So
within her speed.
that's kind of what you guys can see from where you're at the moment.
Well, Luna would know where she could go.
Yeah, do you have an extended kitchen view?
I do, yes.
Show
Could I see
show
it
Nene.
because of Luna?
Only show Nene.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see it yet, no.
No, I meant can I physically see it on the thing because I also control Luna?
Meteor's
where I
trying to
could put
hide
her.
it, but that's the thing is Luna is a valid party member. So
Yeah, Luna
Alright.
can see it because Luna is there.
yeah,
I was
That fog
gonna
of
keep
war
it
should be
hidden
gone.
until one of you guys actually went in there, but if you guys
Technically,
want, we
Maro's
can
in there
reveal it.
too.
Yeah.
yeah. Moro
Like,
is
I'm-
fire and forget.
Would you guys prefer to be able to see it so you can do your animals better?
I've
Yes, please.
intentionally
I
zoomed
would.
mine and moved it so that it's hidden by my sidebar, so I don't get future
Okay.
knowledge. So it's a non-issue for me.
Okay.
I would prefer. That's why I'm so anxious. I'm just like I don't want to throw her
Okay.
into, especially after she almost died. I don't want to throw her into
Right.
somewhere where she can possibly get really hurt, and I don't have the spells to heal a lot right now.
Right.
This is how I have my screen set up right now on Roll20, so that I can't see it even if you reveal it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
I
go
have-
ahead and reveal for the people
I
controlling
have
the
a
animals.
question for Banana.
What?
Does Lilia have full and complete control over Luna, or are you playing Luna as a separate thing
I'm
with its
playing
own brain?
Luna. I'm playing Luna as a separate.
Okay.
Because no, her and I do not have the actual. Okay, question, Meteor. Why did you
Mhm.
move her?
Luna? Luna has not been
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, Luna's not been moved.
On from what I see, you moved her.
She's right in the door.
She's still right where she was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm seeing her here.
Nope, now she's
Nope.
tomorrow.
Nope.
How about now?
Okay, I was scared for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, none of us saw
Here's
her
where I
move.
originally moved her before you protested. So that
okay.
Oh, yours needed to update apparently.
Yeah.
Then
So-
can I sort of just move her over here and have her
Yeah.
be able to jump in if
Yeah.
something happens?
Yep.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
I don't
she can move wherever
want-
she'd like up to her speed.
Okay.
and
I
this
understand Morrow is fighting,
Mhm.
but at the same time,
I actually agree. This sort of behavior would make sense for Luna because
especially
she
since
did just
got
almost
killed.
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she might be a little
Also,
hesitant
make
to
sure-
jump back into the action.
Nene, give Luna the 5 temporary hit points.
I don't know how. How do I do that?
If it doesn't have a thing on the character sheet for Luna, then you'll just have to remember
Have
it.
to remember, yeah.
It should be in your
If you go to extras, click on
in your
Luna.
extras.
I know it doesn't have a place to put it though.
It does for me. I can pull down a hit points at the top under customize.
Oh, okay. 5.
Yep.
Got it. I didn't see that there. Okay. Also, we have a problem, Meteor.
What?
I don't have her armor yet.
Correct.
That's
You
correct.
guys, it is not ready
So-
yet.
We're keeping her alive.
But you already applied the additional hit points because of the armor.
Oh. You're right, I did.
Wouldn't that have gone to AC, not hit points?
Yeah. Well, I think
The
we
way
buffed
he
her
put it
AC
into the
and hit
character
points.
buffed the hit points too.
Okay, let me take a look real quick.
That
I'll
was
need
the thing
to
Meteor did.
adjust that.
Mm.
I didn't think about that. Good call.
I should have not mentioned it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Imperio, you gave yourself your 5.
I did.
Good.
Okay.
I'm going to give Callan the other 5 since nobody else has
So-
chimed in that they need it. So Callan can have the 5 temporary hit points,
I hope
Right.
he's not pulling out a ballista in here.
and he can move wherever he'd like
So-
within his speed.
Probably somewhere with range.
So normally she would have an AC of 12 and 13 hit points. So that is with the 5 buff she'd be at 18 hit
18.
points with a 12 armor class.
Okay. So how do I adjust this?
So let's see. So you're gonna have to
Use
remember
Meteor
that it's a
Customated.
12 AC instead of that, and we'll just damage her down to 18.
If you click on her image in the tabletop, it'll
Uh-huh.
pop up 3 circles. You can always just use the 3 circles to
Mhm.
keep track of current stuff.
All right. So if you refresh the page, the health should be correct now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
And
I'm
just
gonna
Just
try
remember
remember
that.
that her
circles.
her cap is 13
18.
right now, and
Right.
she's exceeding it because of the temp.
Right.
Yep,
Wait,
you
I
can
thought
do
she
that with
said
the circles
18
too.
HP.
Normally.
Normally.
18 including the 5 temporary.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Because the temporary will get eaten first if
Right,
Yep.
and
You see it.
temporary doesn't get healed back up.
Correct.
Hey.
Okay. Now that is figured out. Sapphire.
Give Callan his 5 temporary hit points.
I can do that right now.
And if Callan would like to move up to his speed, he can. If he needs a little bit more space to put down his things later.
Probably a good idea. Without provoking, so
You get to
I
the
think
stage?
he'd probably make his way this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's gonna go like up against the wall over here to try and like he's aiming to get behind them.
Okay. Alright, so that's my bonus action done. Now I need to do the rest of my turn.
Okay.
I am not going to use the pipe right now. It's at least attuned, so I won't be a target from the rats if they
Right.
move towards me eventually, but right now they're not an issue, so I'm not going
Right.
to worry about them.
you have to be playing it though.
Right, it takes an action, which is why I'm not doing it right now. If attuned,
Yeah,
which
her,
it is,
being
they
attuned
won't
to it
attack
means
me.
they won't attack her.
There's a passive, meaning that they're indifferent towards me.
Oh,
Right.
nifty.
Yeah. It's the point of the attunement.
Yep.
Because it doesn't have to be necessarily attuned for the action parts of it, just for that.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
It's weird.
And for the charmy bit, you have to be playing it.
Yes, that takes an action, so I'm not going to do that right now. I am instead going to do a spell attack. I'm going to cast... Charm Person, because of course.
Of course.
Of course. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level. Which means I can target 2 people instead of 1. I get an additional target. Which ones am I gonna target here? Okay, that way it actually marks it off. Alright, so it's going to be a 13 DC Wisdom check. And I am going to target... both of my targets have to be within 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
And they
Of
have
each
to be
other
within
or
30
you?
feet of me.
Okay.
Wait, you're doing 2 people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
that's
did
why
it at
she
2nd
has it
level.
second
Okay.
level.
Okay, got it.
I get 1 additional target per additional spell
Oh.
level I do over the base 1st level
I didn't
spell.
realize that's how Charm Person works. That's cool.
Yep, at higher levels, when you cast a spell
Yep.
using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, you get 1 additional creature for each
Cool.
slot level above 1st.
All right.
Yeah, level
Who-
of spells
so
are
which
improved.
ones are you targeting?
I gotta
We're
do
getting
2
to that.
targets that are within 30 feet of each other and also
Uh-huh.
30 feet of me.
Yep, boss isn't one of them then.
Nope. Actually, isn't he just within 30?
He's
the one
just
next to Curio?
within. Yeah, he's just within 30 of you.
Yeah,
Of
he's
you,
1.
not
But
of
he's
the
not
other-
within 30 of the other
Ah,
ones.
if I'm doing
Yeah.
multiple targets.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have to be within 30
Pardon
of
me.
each other.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I'll do 2 around the table. So I'll do this one and this one.
Sorry, which was the first one? That one? Okay.
The 2 that are further away.
Okay.
That way, Son and Aurora can feel free to continue wailing on the one in front of them.
All right. So
Yeah,
it's
'cause
a
if someone
wisdom
is charmed-
save.
And they get attacked by one of us, they're no longer charmed.
Correct.
All
So
right.
they get to do a wisdom save.
So they have a -2 to wisdom.
Yay.
So
So
this
they are
is
not wise.
this is for the closer one.
They still pass. That one still passes.
Yep, 13 passes. This is for the farther one. He
That
does
one
not.
doesn't. Alright, so
He
that
gets a
was
0.
charmed. He is charmed.
All right, so this guy is charmed.
Yep, so while charmed, they regard me as a friendly acquaintance. So they will not launch attacks.
Can they still attack your compatriots, or just not you? Or
Just
can
not
they
her.
not?
I think
Attack
it's
everyone.
just not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
And if I tell them something, they'll be more likely to listen to
Right.
it.
Correct. Oh, I feel woozy.
Maybe you should just rest a
And-
bit. You don't look so good.
Oh, I am kind of tired. And then the other one, because he succeeded, he actually knows you tried to charm him. He goes,
Of course.
"Ah! You witch!
I'm a tiefling, not
Kill
a
her!
witch. Rude.
You're gonna
alright,
die
I still
for
have
that!
My movement. I still have my movement. So now I'm gonna use my movement.
I don't know that it would know it was charmed. It's just the one that's charmed knows it was charmed.
I believe Charm Person says that if they succeed, they know they were
When the
charmed.
spell ends, the creature
When the
knows it
spell
was
ends,
charmed.
they know they were charmed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he would.
It
would he,
does not specify.
Huh.
Yeah. If they succeed, that they know, but
Right.
it's all good though.
I don't know. Charm's weird.
Here, I'll put that in so you can read it. Not that it'll help much. Yeah, the one that was charmed definitely knows it was charmed once the
He'll
charm wears
definitely
off.
know when it wears off.
Yeah.
100%.
But what about the one that saved
That's
against
where
it?
it's confusing.
It depends on how Meteor wants to deal with will saves. Because normally they're considered kind of passive saves, as in you feel a twinge in your brain and then it just goes away.
Yeah, no, I've seen DMs
Okay.
handle it differently. So
Right.
some they roll an intelligence check to see if they know what happened.
Yep, it's entirely up
other
to how Meteor
times-
wants to deal with that kind of save.
Yeah.
Because that's purely an in-your-head type of deal.
Yeah,
know,
okay,
dex
we'll
saves, you know
say
what you're
he
dodging.
doesn't. We'll say he doesn't know because based on the wording of the spell, it is conditional on actually being charmed.
Like, he knows something's up. He doesn't necessarily know what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he like feels a little something, but he just shakes it off.
And he probably
That's how we'll
will
roll
be able to guess based on his buddy that I did something, but he
Yeah.
doesn't know what. Okay. So that is my action. So my movement, I have a speed of 30.
Yeah, like Needy User said, he might notice the other one acting odd and put two and two together.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this way. Away from y'all, because I don't have to be close by to cast spells.
Neither do I. I think that's my plan.
1, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe that was valid. So I'm up on that little raised area where they're eating.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So. Saflin.
Yep.
So you. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, do I have to? I think I still have to roll to hit for that. Okay. So, gonna roll. This is a +4.
For
All
what?
right, so, to hit you.
Oh, who's trying to hit me and from where?
I have not revealed that yet.
Okay.
All right, so I assume a 21 hits.
Assuming it's not something that requires a save, yes.
All right, it does not require a save. So
Okay, because saves I get to roll. But yeah, my armor class is 13, so if it's just a straight attack, yeah, it hits.
So you climb up there to get away from everything, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you get hit from this side of you.
Hold on. Okay.
So from that side of you, you don't see where it came from,
Weird.
but you get hit. Like on, I guess it would be your left side because you're facing everyone else.
Hold on, Meteor.
Mm-hmm.
Your chat.
Meteor,
Important.
read your chat. Hey, Meteor.
Aw. Mommy finally got an awake giggle. Yay!
Okay, continue.
Alright,
Alright,
so
so I got hit on the left side, okay.
you got hit on your left side with a fireball.
Well, that was rude.
And it's actually weird that you don't know where it came from, because normally you would like hear the person chanting, but you didn't hear anything of the sort.
I have a question.
Did it actually do damage?
It did do damage. It did 6 damage.
Okay, well that's half
6 fire
because I'm
damage.
resistant to fire damage.
That's right. You
So
are.
I only take 3.
Question.
Yes.
The wall to the kitchen from the behind the bar, is that a full wall or is it half?
It is a full wall.
Okay. So this guy can't, well, where Morrow is, this guy can't.
That guy would
See
not be
through.
able to attack out of that room. Correct.
Okay.
Meteor,
Yes.
is there an upstairs? Because there's stairs here.
There is an upstairs, yes.
Okay, you got hit from upstairs.
Okay, I wasn't sure if those were stairs.
Yes.
going
But
to
she
the
was
floor.
hit from
These
the
are
side.
stairs, yes.
Is
Ah.
it open to upstairs?
I'm
You
assuming
can
yes.
just go straight upstairs. That is where the
Mhm.
inn portion of the tavern would be.
Is
I mean,
it
Yeah.
is there a
lofted is what
floor
we're
above
asking.
Seffi's head? Or can you actually see upstairs from down here?
Is it lofted?
There is a floor above where she is standing.
Okay, so,
So it's
she
not
didn't
from
get
above.
Shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't be from up there.
Unless they're invisible
I'm thinking it's this person here.
or it was a trap.
or disguised.
Could be someone invisible. That's not. Although usually, if they're invisible when you attack, you lose your invisibility. That's typically a
Mm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of weird. Okay, well, I took the damage. So what
Mhm.
else?
For Son,
And then it is going to be Kellen's turn.
make sure and read your fairy fire if you're thinking about invisible people.
Fairy fire.
So Callan, normally he would do an Eldritch Cannon, but
But I don't think in a bar it's a good
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah, not great.
In a bar, that would be too likely to hit civilians. So instead, he is going to...
So if you think it might be someone invisible from
Yeah.
over there, then that would be something to cast in that area.
Alright. So he's going to make a different kind of Eldritch Cannon that you guys have not seen yet.
Ooh, upgrades.
So
What is Stick creating this time?
he so he reaches back like
A
he usually
stick
does to
slingshot.
start creating his Eldritch Cannon. But instead of like a cannon on legs, it forms into the shape of a shield on legs.
Shield on legs. Oh my God.
Yes. So let's see. We're gonna have that be this right here. We will do that as... There. And then he is going to have it come right over here, back behind you guys. And what this shield does is it grants 1d8 plus 2 temporary hit points to each creature of your choice within 10 feet of the turret.
Ooh, so that's me and
So that
Nihan.
gives. And me
And
too, then,
Lilia.
right?
So, yeah, so San,
So you
Aurora,
said-
and Lilia will get...
Being it that there's
five,
only 3 of you there now.
Yeah, 5 health. 5 temporary health.
Right.
I still have 5 temp health from
Can you
before.
check Discord real quick, Meteor?
I don't know when I got it.
It may have been from the last Mantle of Inspiration I did, but if that was the case, it probably would have gone away.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave it up.
So just leave what you have
Okay.
because of what you just got.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm guessing if I walk out of range of that cannon, I lose the temporary hit points, right?
Let's see.
Ouch.
Probably. It does not specify. It just says it uses a bonus action to grant. So actually, no, I don't think so. It sounds like it's.
It's not a passive
It's-
thing that has to be maintained. It's a one-time
So instead of
grant,
attacking,
probably.
So instead of attacking, this is what it does on its turn.
Okay, so for those curious, I just looked it up. Temporary hit points, as long as there's not a duration on the thing that's granting it to you,
Mm-hmm.
they last until you use them or you have a long rest.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to walk into range of the cannon, get the hit points, and you're fine.
And it can
Well,
it can
'cause
walk
the
to you as
cannon
well.
uses its action to give you the hit points.
Yeah.
So
So it emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature within 10 feet of it a number of hit points.
Each
Well,
creature.
Okay, so they don't disappear if I walk away. Okay.
Yeah, there's no limit to the amount of creatures, just each creature within 10 feet.
So that
Creature.
means that gets.
It gets the choice, though. Each creature of your choice within 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was my worry.
Yep.
Because there's lots of enemies within 10 feet of people, too.
no,
Well, I'm
it's,
assuming
for stuff like
Khaled,
that, it's always the caster gets to choose their targets.
and I'm assuming Khaled would not choose the enemies to protect.
Right, if that was the thing where he didn't choose, Callan would likely have placed it somewhere else so that they wouldn't be in the radius.
Yep.
Alright, so
Good
that
stick.
was Callan's action. With his bonus action, he is going to cast Magic Stone on
Yay, stone.
this guy.
Which guy?
The
one
guy
that you're standing
to you
next
two.
to.
Okay.
So that's a +4 to hit, which does hit, dealing 1d6 plus 2 for 5 damage to the guy in front of you, which is... So Callan creates this magical shield, sends it over to you guys, gives you all bonus health. Then he whips out a magical stone. It kind of levitates above his hand for a second, and then he hurls it towards the guy in front of you, and this guy falls down dead.
I'm just gonna kick him for the sake of kicking him.
And you kick him.
It
Oh,
would use
thank
your
you.
action,
Big.
Tika.
Hmm?
It would use your action.
Yeah, if you kicked him, it would need to be on your turn, it would use your action, it would be 2 automatic failed death saves because it would be an automatic crit on a prone enemy.
And he's actually going to stay here because he has a good vantage point for things at the moment.
I'm just gonna point out you two are killjoys. I only wanted to kick him.
Oh, I was telling you he'd be 2/3 of the way to death if you kicked him.
Well, if that's the case, I'd stab him. No, I'll deal with this.
I still
idiot.
think that would be 2/3 of the way, wouldn't it?
It would still be 2/3 of the way. There's no way to make it full dead
Stab,
immediately.
stab,
It
stab,
would require
stab,
2
stab,
attacks
stab.
because each attack is 2 death saves.
Yep. If
Now,
you're trying not
if-
to kill somebody, they go into death saving throws, and then it's doing the crits, the coup de grace that count as 2 fails.
Sneak attack
Alright, so
next to
this kobold...
Another.
Actually, no, it's
Ooh,
not his turn
opportune.
yet.
Damage
So
is
moving
irrelevant.
next to you doesn't do it. It's moving
So it's
away from you.
it's the charmed
after it's
one's
been
turn
next
at
to
the moment.
Damn it.
Uh,
I just told him that he should take a rest, so he hasn't been given
Yeah,
any other
he-
instructions.
correct. So he was just told you should have a rest, and he's like, you know what, a rest does sound kind of nice. You guys can handle this, right? And he just kind of kicks back in the chair he's in, and just kind of shuts his eyes. While the one next to him is like, get off your butt and do something! At which point, we're going to go over to the guy next to Moro.
Okay.
And he... Let's see. He is going to... Sorry, there's a few things he could do. Give me 1 second. Just because I think this is funny. Let's see if we can do this. So he pulls out a skunk.
Okay.
Really?
He pulls out a skunk from his pocket.
He who?
And
The
The
guy
one
next to
who's
Mara.
attacking Morrow.
And
Oh.
he's gonna put the butt in Mara's face.
come on.
Well, they
Yeah,
were
he
here to
said
cause
skunk.
problems.
Come on, why won't you drag? Why don't you go
Hi,
onto
Buff
the
Bud.
screen?
Hi, Buff Bud.
Hello.
Okay, Nihon
Okay.
just made me jump a little bit. Then I forgot he was here.
Sorry, I'm trying to put it on the screen, but it's not wanting to.
You can't put it on the
Go.
screen. You can't use it.
Well, need a user, they were trying to cause mischief. So it makes sense that one of them would sneak a skunk into the kitchen.
Stink bombing the place.
Yeah. In my head, that makes total sense.
Buff Bird, I literally just got the new game today.
Okay,
So did
I'm
I.
gonna
It's on Monday.
refresh the page.
I can't play till tomorrow.
I can't play till Monday.
Why can't you play till Monday?
Work tomorrow,
uh,
work Sunday. And other stuff I've got going on.
See, you just take your Switch to work.
I don't have a copy of the game yet,
I
and I won't
would.
for a bit.
I would, but my main manager is in tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
Apparently, we're supposed to be having one from head office doing an audit. So I don't think it's a good idea for me to turn up with a Switch.
I mean, you do get breaks, right?
Yeah, but I only get 15 minutes.
You couldn't play for 15 minutes.
We're
I
all
does
trying
not
to
want to put
corrupt
this skunk
Pika.
on here. That's so
Well,
weird.
to be fair, when I went into GameStop today, the manager of GameStop literally had her Switch on the back counter, downloading the game so she could play between her breaks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened when I
My-
went into GameStop.
Yeah, my main manager, I don't think she'd appreciate that. She's kind of like a stickler for the rules.
But could you really control what you're doing on your break?
Takes more
Probably
than 15
not.
minutes to get through the intro, Kinka says. So, yep, sounds like you're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
Darn.
I have my tablet, so I can read.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, you're
One.
fine.
Exactly, native user. You play between your breaks, so while you're working.
I wish I could. I could always just play tomorrow night once I get home, after going out with my friends, but I'll see how I'm feeling.
Well, unless they've changed their policy, if they wait a week, they'll be able to take home a copy of Arceus for free to try for 2 days, so they can recommend it to people.
Who, what?
That used to be the policy when I worked there.
GameStop.
Uh-huh.
There. Okay, that's the image we're using, since none of the other ones were working.
Okay, then.
So
Interesting.
So yeah, he pulls out
It's
a
a
skunk.
valid image.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's see, this skunk gets its own initiative.
Meteor,
Huh?
Kinka's asking you, why are you still here?
Why am I still here?
Oh, he can't
You're
hear you. You're still
talking
muted.
skunks. What do you mean? I'm not muted.
Wait, no, we aren't talking
You're
to
here.
skunks anymore.
Meteor, why are you still here?
Oh.
Takes
I'm
more than 15 minutes to
confused.
get to- I don't
I'm
know.
confused too.
We're
Oh,
talking relatives and stuff.
oh, gotcha. He means why are you
Pokemon.
still on the skunk conversation when we're on talking to Pokemon now?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Now I get it.
All right, so
Now.
I'm
this
simultaneously disappointed and pleased that you didn't pull Flower for the skunk, because then I would have been conflicted.
So this skunk is going to basically take the same AC as the kobold next to him and move after him.
So basically,
So-
like how me and
With him.
yeah,
Right.
how me and Luna used.
So Luna, it's basically Luna and Morrow. Got it.
Think better
So-
not spray more on the face.
So that's going to be this kobold's turn, is just taking this skunk out and tossing it down.
And Buff Bug on Narcia said,
And now the skunk is going to try to spray Moro. So,
Question. Since it appeared in front of me, do I get an opportunity attack?
no.
no.
No, it's when it leaves your melee range.
Mm.
Darn it.
Yeah, I tried to do that when Meteor moved this guy over here.
So, Moro needs to make a DC 9 Constitution saving throw.
I do.
Moro.
Moro.
Moro. Okay.
Not Aurora.
I got a 17.
All right, so he makes the
Shit.
save.
Moro's sniffer.
That
is
skunk
saved.
failed.
That Morrow is going to bite that. Or Luna. Whoever gets to it first.
Okay. And then, yeah, that's the skunk's turn.
Okay.
All right, then we're going to go back over to...
Yeah, I'm not showing it on my screen because technically I don't see it, but Luna does.
this guy. And he
Probably going to attack me.
is going to
He who
throw
This one.
the last kobold here. He is going to throw a flask of acid at San.
What? Hold on.
So he's got a
Yeah,
plus
that should
4
be
to
a dex
hit.
save.
That should be a dex save.
That's a 23 to hit.
Well, that
and
hits. My
it is
armor
not a
class
dex
50.
save, it's just straight damage.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not an area of
well,
effect thing. It's
Correct.
a thrown attack.
Correct.
Cool.
It's literally a flask that he
Yeah.
throws at her. And it's going to do
Ow.
2d6 damage for 7 damage.
Okay,
Acid
well,
damage.
I lost my hit points, the temporary ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5, and then I've lost 2 points. So I'm at 16.
Take some acid in the face!
What a jerk.
I just want to point out, I have an acidic dagger. I am getting him back. I am going to slit him.
Alright.
And
And next up is Curio.
I'll look at my tail. I'll look at him. I'll look at my tail.
He's still got it
I'll
in his hand,
hiss.
too.
Uh-huh. I'll hiss, and I'm going to unload on him. I know he's the boss, but hopefully I can do some damage instead of rolling like crap like I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Fist of Tebikong.
So, first attack.
A 7 does not hit.
Yep, I figured that.
It should have cleansed your dice.
Random is random. It sucks, but random is random. And then I will spend... Well, first I get my second attack. See, it almost does well, and then it doesn't.
That does not hit.
Okay, then I spend my key and do my 2 other attacks.
3
Alrighty.
blows.
18 hits.
Woot.
Finally, 1.
For 5 slashing damage. All right. So you throw one hit towards his arm. The arm that's holding the tail, and he lets go of it and moves his arm out of the way. Then you swipe at him again, and he kind of like dodges backwards. You swipe at him a third time, and you get him right in the chest, doing 5 damage. And you're doing a 4th one, correct?
Yeah, second flurry of blows.
15. His AC is 15.
That hits.
So that does hit. For 7 damage. So, with your last blow, you kind of do like an uppercut and like kind of get his jaw with it. And you can give a little meow too.
I am
Doing
upset.
7
kitty.
more damage. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know he's perfectly fine. Sadly, that's my action, my bonus action. I don't have any non-actions to do. It sucks. Like I said, I keep rolling horribly.
Yep. All right.
But that happens to us too. See, Meteor, happens to us too.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
you'd have a movement, but you would incur an attack of opportunity if you moved
Yep.
out of his range.
Yep, because I didn't dodge.
I
All
mean, you
right.
could move around him a little bit
Disengage.
and stay within his range, but
That is true.
Okay, so now we go back to top of initiative. All right, you move there. Okay.
Yeah, that way if somebody needs to get over here.
Okay.
yeah, and he never left his range, so no attack
Yep.
of opportunity.
So
I
the-
am still a very hurt kitty.
You
You're
just,
just bobbing
uh,
and weaving around him.
you
just-
circled closer to me. It's fine. I can help.
I just letting our healers know.
Yeah,
I'm
your
still
healer
a
that
very-
doesn't have much one of your healers doesn't have money healing spells right now.
Yeah, but I
I
just
still have healing word.
letting
I
people
can
know.
do a little bit.
All right, so this first swarm of rats down here next to Moro is going to make an attack
Oh god. Okay.
on Moro.
Yep, monks are really fun if they work. I do agree, Buff Bud. Meteor did not
And-
expect half the awesome stuff I can do.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely a surprise. So +4 to hit for 20.
Ooh. Wait, +4?
Yeah, so 16
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah, you hit. Her armor class is 16.
All right, so that's going to do a d4 plus 2 for 3 damage.
Okay, 29.
It's not bad.
And there, so this swarm is kind of like at his feet, really. Just kind of like nipping at his ankles over and over again.
Nom 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 nom.
And then we go to these rats here, which are going to come down, and they're going to climb up on this table and start messing with things here. So they're not really paying attention to Moro at the moment. They're just more
Okay.
interested in making a mess of things.
What was that was there?
It was
like a
me.
mark? Oh, okay. I just seen like a mark right by the door. I was like,
Yeah, there was a yellow mark. At
oh,
which point it is now Lilia's turn. Her.
Oh, her.
Give me a second. I had to do that.
Aw.
Okay. So can I actually do Luna first?
Oh, whoops, that was not supposed to. Yeah, you could do Luna first.
Where
I
the
just-
heck did Luna's name go? You've changed it to a star.
I haven't
It
changed
says
it.
Luna on my screen. Meteor,
Her name is gone.
your chat is looking at flowers.
Yes, I realize. It's fixed. now.
Luna's name is still there on the token for me.
I mean inside my actual sheets. Her name is gone.
Oh,
Oh, inside the actual sheets? Let me see.
When he did the customize.
Yep.
you can fix it
I
later.
can fix that. Go ahead and take your
Anyways.
turn. I'll fix it.
I can, so if Curio can move around things without taking damage if you're still in range. But then again, the skunk isn't attacking me, correct? It hasn't attacked me.
The skunk has not attacked you now.
Yeah,
So I
moving
can
into
move-
range and staying doesn't provoke. It's specifically moving out of range without doing a disengage action.
So if you
But
stay
it's
within
not
5 feet, then
engaged
it doesn't
with
get
me.
an opportunity attack.
So if I say I move here, will it attack me?
No, you are still within 5 feet of it.
Okay. So I'm moving there. And that doesn't hit.
It might.
13.
Kobold.
know what their
Luna
DC is.
attacking
Not
the
hit.
skunk or the guy or the
Okay.
rats.
No, I was doing the kobold
Actually, no. 13
Okay.
does. 13 does hit.
for 7 damage.
Woo.
Yes.
I was just assuming since some of the other kobolds,
They may have different ACs.
yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Different classes, just like us.
So 7 damage.
Does that knock that kobold out?
So Luna goes around to the kobold behind and takes a nip at his back. He goes, "Ah, my back!" And he falls over dead.
Knocked
I
out.
saved.
Knocked
I
out.
saved Moro from the kobold.
Now we just gotta fight the skunk and the rat.
Yep.
I need to use her.
Okay, so for me now,
Yep, that
think
is
I'm
a good
going-
reason to multi-stream because of ads sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to move up into
And
here.
it is.
Okay.
And I am going to do. Okay, question.
Okay.
No, wait, this guy, right? Is he
Okay.
missing any HP?
That one has not been successfully attacked yet.
Okay, so this one has. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go after him. And yes, he is missing hit points. Normal roll. And just so
Toll of the Dead.
Yep, because he's already hurt, she rolls a d12 instead of a
Okay.
like a
He
d8
rolls
or
a
something.
D12 wisdom
he has to
save?
beat
All
D12.
right. Let me see. His wisdom is -1. So he rolls a 9.
Yep, so he takes 5 necrotic damage.
5 necrotic damage. Okay.
Okay, and then
So what
I'm-
what does your Toll of the Dead look like or sound like?
Its actual description is the creature that you point your range at. There's a sound of bells fill the air around it for a moment, and then it says the target must succeed the wisdom saving throw. So basically, I just guess there's suddenly a loud ring of bells, and he just keels over.
Okay. So you cast Toll of the Dead, and no one else here. It's just him. He just like starts like looking around him, like hearing all these bells like all over him. Like, what is that? Ah! And he kind of grabs his head in pain.
And just-
Bong.
It's like I hit him with a giant bell. Okay, so what I'm going to do
The
for
anime
my
trope of where the pan falls down on their head, except it's not a pan, it's a huge bell.
sure. So what I'm going to do for my bonus action is
Mhm.
healing word
Okay.
on Curio.
Okay.
Thank you.
7. Heal for 7. And that's your turn?
That's all I can pretty much do.
Okay.
That's my action and my bonus action, and I've moved, so yes.
All right.
I don't want to move any further. I'm kind of in a point where I can't really
Oh,
be
come
attacked,
on.
but I could do ranged and heal. And
That's
Luna
what
did
you're
It
built
is
for,
now
so-
his turn. And he is going to cast Scorching Ray at Curio, Lilia, and Saflin.
Which
Meteor
one?
question.
This one here. What?
I thought he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh,
You did not kill him.
no. I thought you said I did. No, I'm sad.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay.
Which,
It's
the
a
one
3
against
rays of
Curio is going to
fire.
be at disadvantage because it is technically a ranged spell.
Thank God.
So,
I mean, with how Meteor's been rolling, you wait and see what it
Yeah.
does if he hits
Yeah,
one of
it's-
us.
alright, so this
I
is
mean, I'm
going...
familiar with the spell, so I know
This-
what the damage is.
These two are going to be for Curio. Gets a 5, that does not hit.
Yay!
This will be for Saflin.
Safi has cover, so he has
15?
disadvantage from her too,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yep.
because
Yeah,
she's
'cause
got
it's
the
power.
banister.
And I
15?
have the damage, because I'm resistant.
Alright, so does a 15 hit?
My AC is a 13, so yeah, it hits.
Alright. And, alright, so that'll be 2d6.
Yep. And then I'm gonna have it.
Add to 4 for you.
Yeah.
And then this will be for Banane. Lilia. 16 hits, right?
Yes. Well, I'm 16 armor class.
Okay.
At least you got a low
fire
roll.
damage.
So I take what? 6?
6 fire damage.
I'm surprised we haven't set the
So-
bar on fire yet.
Alright. So that is going to be his turn.
Finally, my hellish resistance comes in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys like fire, so that's very useful for you, Saflin. Alright, it is now San's turn.
Okay. Mara first.
Rats or skunky? Oh no, you're engaged with the skunk, so
Yeah. Let's deal with the skunk. Bite.
The skunk did spray
roll to
more.
hit?
So.
What we didn't.
He sprayed, he missed.
A 7.
Mora was unaffected.
More resisted.
And I don't get pack tactics because Luna's not
let's
close
see.
enough.
Luna is close enough.
7
Luna's
does
minus
It's
not...
5.
within 5 feet of the enemy,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Moro.
Right.
Okay, then I get
Then,
advantage.
yes, you would get advantage.
So roll another d20.
So just I'll hit that again.
Yeah, so it'd be 10 damage, but whatever the next bite is,
A
Yeah.
10. Its AC is 10.
it hits.
Okay.
So it hits.
Then 9 damage.
10 damage.
So,
It's advantage on the to hit roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
right. So it does 10 piercing damage to the skunk. And so Moro leans in to bite at it. And it just bites. It like takes its whole head into its mouth and just bites down, killing it instantly.
Grrg. It's like shake your head.
Poor skunk. What happened to not killing anybody?
You say that to the 2 other dead people.
Who else is dead?
You guys
Well-
can decide if those guys are knocked out or dead.
The
Yeah.
one that Luna killed and the one that Callan killed.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
guys
know
can
if
decide
Callan
if
will
you guys
fail.
actually killed them or if you just...
I don't know if Callan goes for lethal.
Well,
Right.
it was a rock to the back of the head.
But keep in mind, you have to they have to do death saving throw things.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't...
killed.
If we're doing lethal, they're doing death saves on their turns.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Kellen would have tried for a kill just for unconscious.
Luna might have, but I would say
Yeah,
typically.
Luna might have.
He was hungry, says Implied.
Mhm.
Implied? Moro's a she.
All right, so
At this point, I'm
Excuse
going
me,
to
But
sorry.
yeah.
with Mara's gender. Okay.
all right,
I
so
saw the
now it's
her
Sans.
text.
Me, I'm going to
Yep.
put there. And
That's
I'm
funny.
going to use my acid dagger.
Yeah.
Right?
Wolfie
We'll
was
go
hungry.
back. And this better freaking hit good.
Good luck.
Nope. It didn't.
A 7 does not hit. So you swipe at him, and the table gets in the way. And you like try to reach over the table, but he's like just out of your reach.
What do you think of the custom weapons there, Biga? Meteor spent a lot of time putting those in.
I like it if it would hit.
Alright, can you do anything else, son?
Nope.
You don't want to use your bonus action as a rogue?
My bonus, I can only dash, disengage, or hide.
I would... Oh, you don't have a dodge. Okay.
You don't want to
Yeah.
hide beneath the table to try to get a sneak attack next turn?
Oh, yeah. I can hide beneath the table.
Alright, so you duck under the table, giving yourself cover,
Mm-hmm.
and next turn you
Hit him
can
in his head.
probably get a sneak attack on him.
Okay, because I'm
They'll
under
have
the
to roll
table, I'm
stealth,
gonna...
but
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I'm under the table, I'm going to move there, so...
Okay.
Nihon can move.
Which archetype did you take? Assassin?
Oh. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You might
Alright.
want to look at your character since it's been a bit.
So,
Mhm.
Aurora, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Rogue... Oh, I took Phantom.
I'm gonna move up. And I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Hold on. I ain't gonna do it. 7 ain't gonna
7
do
does
it.
not hit. Nope.
Nope. Okay, well,
We are
Let's-
rolling horribly and Meteor is rolling really well.
Yeah.
this is my turn. Done.
This
Oh,
is comeuppance, Meteor.
Luna hasn't rolled that bad.
All right. Saflin.
I haven't for Luna.
okay. Kirio, are you still in need of assistance? Are you still hurt?
I'm not as hurt, but I'm still hurt. So if you want to do something else, it's fine.
And you did just
I'm-
get hit from somewhere you're not sure as well.
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
so
that's
you're
the thing,
good.
is I don't
You
know
deal with you.
who's hitting me.
Right.
Well, I don't
With
know
10
what's hitting
points,
me,
I'm
so I
okay.
can't attack what I don't know where it is. So
You can
So
do
you
your fairy
can-
fire because you actually have bonus actions.
I don't have fairy fire.
Oh, I thought you did as a bard.
No, I didn't
It's
take
the
it because
druid?
other people in the party took it.
Ah,
I don't have it. It's only San that does.
Yep.
I was
had been
talked out of
changed.
taking it.
ah.
I'm pretty sure I have to be able to see my target for everything else here.
Sorry, that's me coughing.
No, I've been coughing too, but keep
Oh,
in
okay.
mind I have lung damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Meteor is off of COVID rather recently too, so
Right.
this is understandable too.
Mm-hmm. I keep taking cough drops so that I'm coughing as little as possible, but
Sometimes you still got to get a good one out.
all right. So, you could attack someone, Saflin. You could try to look around for whoever was attacking
Would that
you.
count as my action?
That would count as your action if you try to look around for
That's
them.
not worth it then.
Do you have an area
or-
effect thing like sleep?
Would that be an action or a bonus action? I'd count it as a bonus action if you were to try and look around for them.
As all of my things say target a creature. Or creature of your choice, which implies that I have to know they're there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll count it as a bonus action. If
so-
you want to look around.
Okay. Yeah, and sleep is too vague. I would hit everyone in the bar before I hit my target, probably.
Mhm. Yep, there are a lot of people around.
Not good.
Hi, Abby.
Because if I can find them, I'd love to Dissonant Whispers them. And make them run from me. That'd be great. My perception rolls have not been the greatest today.
Alright, so a 16 perception.
If there's an actual creature there, and you are pretty sure there's a creature there, you can attack it, but you'll have disadvantage.
Alright, with a
If there's no
16,
creature there, nothing happens.
while looking around, you look behind you, and sitting in the chair is another kobold that you just didn't notice was there before.
Okay, so it
Just sitting at the table.
had seemed like it had come from this direction, but it really came from up here.
Right.
Okay, noted.
She's enough to the side of you that it hit you in the side instead of in the back. But that's all you knew is you got hit from that side.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use my action then
So
to Dissonant Whispers at
right
second
here
level.
for the chat.
Ooh.
Yes, Buff Bud, I did have the Rona. So you said what now?
Dissonant Whispers at second level.
Okay. and as you see her, she just kind of goes, "Howdy. You like that fireball?"
Why is it not letting me set it to second? Okay.
Is it
There it
one
is.
that you can cast at a higher level?
Yeah, it was just on the weird toggle. I fixed it.
All right. DC 13. All right, and she has
It's additional damage at second level is what it is.
More D6s.
she has a -1 to wisdom. So an 8.
Yay.
So he gets
Alright,
scared
so
and
they do
runs
not
off.
save.
Correct.
12 psychic damage,
Yep. Which is effectively 3d6.
which is good on spellcasters.
And they must immediately use their reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
So you see her and she like waves at you and kind of taunts you, and you just dissonant whispers her. What does your dissonant whispers look like?
My dissonant whisper is a discordant melody that only they can hear, and basically give them psychic damage. So,
Does it like come from your
basically-
throat?
well, it's a mental thing.
They hear it
Okay.
in their head.
So it's not a sound
So, like
anyone
my
else in
bells.
the radius hears. It's in their head, and it's just a bunch of just really menacing whispers, and just it kind of sounds like. If
Haunting.
you've ever seen those movies
Mm-hmm.
that are
Yeah.
like set in the high school, that are like these
Right.
high school movies, and it's a whole bunch of people just whispering about someone in the corner and just kind of
And
mocking.
you can't make
It's
out
a lot
exactly
of
what's
layers
being
of
said.
that. Yeah. It's a bunch of just mocking whispers layered on top of each other.
Okay.
Freaks them out.
So as she's like taunting at you, these whispers just flood into her head. She's like, "No, what is that? What is that?" And she moves up against the wall over here.
Can't
As
move
far as
very
her speed,
far, huh?
it's as far as her speed will allow to get away from me.
That is up against a wall.
She has
And-
to move her max speed away from me as far as she can.
I'm assuming that means down towards the kitchen if she can get further away.
Yeah, if
the
she can
only-
get further away towards the kitchen.
Okay, I guess technically
Like whatever,
from here
whatever
she could
ends
get
with her
to the
the
stairs.
actual max amount of feet away from me that she can get.
So
She is suddenly very afraid.
Yep,
her
she is
speed's
very
30, so
frightened.
she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over the railing, and 30. So to there.
Does the bartender get an attack of opportunity?
I don't know if the bartender is a
The
combatant.
bartender's down here.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this patron's a combatant.
No, the patron's just there cowering in the corner.
Darn. Why couldn't they have gotten drunk beforehand?
We don't get a Pirates of the Caribbean moment where they hit them on the back of the head with a beer bottle, sadly.
Darn it.
Okay, let's see, I have movement left, and I think that's it.
Don't want to chase after her?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, she's not gonna continue being afraid of me, it's just this turn she has to run from me. But I can move somewhere else.
And remember, you do need to like use the stairs or go over the railing, which would take
Yeah.
extra movement.
Yeah, so I'd imagine the most I could actually move was 25, because
Yep.
I need to use 5 or 10 to leap over something.
Correct. Yeah, leaping over something would take an extra 5 movement.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think I'm probably good. I'd probably just move over 1 or 2.
Alright.
Not go very far. I'd probably just move... Well, let's move 3. Move right here. So that's 15 feet.
Okay.
It's probably good. That's my turn.
Alright. That brings it to her turn.
Mhm.
So, since you just did that to her,
Yep.
she
Try to hit me again,
She's
I'm sure.
launching out.
is going to try and hit you.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
So she's gonna roll to hit.
That is a miss.
Which is +4, so 16.
Oh, +4 it hits, yes.
Yep,
It's a 16, yeah.
a 16. She's gonna cast Chromatic Orb at you.
Seriously?
Does
Jeez.
Safi get cover because of the banister still?
There's a
she
reason
is
why I
on the
didn't go
stairs.
down.
She is on the stairs.
Well, I didn't go down the stairs on
Right.
purpose. I can't really put myself any higher at the top of the stairs
Because
Right.
square.
because of how the hexes
stairs
are.
don't have railings; they're just like steps.
Well, I was figuring that I wasn't on the step yet. I was still on this top layer. I just can't
Okay. Yeah.
show that because of
Right.
how the squares are divided.
Uh,
Like, I was trying to stay with the railing. Otherwise, I'd have just jumped down.
I'll get you, witch.
all right. We'll say you are still under cover, half cover then.
Okay.
So that would be disadvantage for her then.
Yeah.
All right. Oof. So that
That's
is a
that's
fail
8.
then.
Yeah,
We've
that
got to
doesn't
get
hit.
all of our bonuses just like we get all of our penalties.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Same as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So
Hmm.
she just got Dissonant Whispered and was afraid of you. So she kind of like hastily tries to fire a Chromatic Orb at you. And it like whizzes a chilly orb past your face. Like you can feel the cold.
It
of
frosts
it.
the patron's drink.
Yeah, so there was food on the table where she was sitting, and she ends up hitting that instead. like turning it to ice.
Well,
And then she's going to
Ouch, the damage.
use her movement
she's learned not to cast fire on me.
to get further away from you.
And that's just a first level spell and does
Yeah, that's first level.
3d8. Ouch.
It's like one of her best spells.
Yeah.
I'm debating if she goes into the kitchen or
Would she run where there's a direwolf hanging out, or would she
Right.
stay put? Yeah.
I think she would go down and around down to here.
Okay, so she's leaping over the bar.
Yeah. So that's 5, 10, 15,
Does she
20,
pass through
25.
Curio's range to do that?
No.
You had her go around.
I'm just double checking her speed.
So how'd she move? She moved like
So,
this
yeah.
to get around?
correct. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She can get to here.
Okay. And the bartender is not a combatant? He wouldn't have
Correct.
taken a swipe at her as she passed? Alright.
Correct. He just kind of, she like just kind of shoves him up against the bar as she passes him. Like, oh, my back. Excuse me. And that will make it Callan's turn. And Callan is going to move. Let's see, he has movement speed of 35, so 10, 15, 20, 25. He can get to like here. At which point he is going to whip out his crossbow and he's going to take a shot at her as she's coming around like that. So he gets a +4 to hit and he misses. Very much so. And then he's going to use his bonus action to cast Magic Stone as well.
Okay.
With a 16, which does hit, doing 1d6 plus 2 for 6 damage. All right. And he's not going to have his shield move at all at the moment. Actually, no, he would move the shield over to block. Those guys are in the way. So he's going to kind of move it like this. And I think he can get it to here. Yeah, I know Pika has to go soon.
She said it's okay, though.
As long as I
Combat
get
shouldn't
to
last
kill this
too much
asshole.
longer, I don't think.
Question.
What?
Since the shield moved again, I'm in range still, correct?
Yes, correct.
Does that mean I get 5 more HP?
It won't stack if it's less than.
No.
I mean, if it's unless it's more than what you currently have.
I've damaged since.
Have you
Let
lost
me
your
see.
temporary hit points?
Yes.
Then you can get more.
Yeah, so, yeah, he can give Lilia and Curio a d8 plus 2
Mm-hmm.
for 7 temporary hit points.
Yep, that will give me 2 more.
With being right there.
Because that's more
Okay.
than my 5.
Because that doesn't heal my current, correct?
Well,
Correct.
is that Callan's bonus action doing that from the shield?
Yes, it would be. So
Okay.
he would do
He
that
could do that.
instead of the damage, I think.
Okay, that's what I was questioning, because it's an either or thing. It
Yeah,
does
yep,
take an
you're right.
action or a bonus action.
You're right. So he does the extra health for both of you instead of the damage to her.
Now, out of curiosity, that gives me temp HP. I'm still 1 down in my real HP, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I did it right.
All right, so that moves it to A is gone, B is gone, C is charmed. But he is watching as you guys are attacking his friend, so he is going to try to attack you guys now.
Yep, just can't attack Safi, but can
Correct.
attack other people.
I'm still under the table, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you are still
Yep.
under the table.
You're still hidden.
So these guys actually have pack tactics. So now that there's 2 of them within range, they get advantage.
Yep.
Do I not get sneak attack
And
from being under the table?
Well, hold on. The charmed one.
what's that?
Is the charmed one still an ally to his friend?
Yes.
I'm not actually sure how this works. Okay.
Yes, he's still an ally
Charm
to his friend.
person, pretty much they become your specific ally. They can't perform hostile actions towards the caster.
Okay.
Just the caster. Yeah, the spell doesn't say the caster and her or his allies. It's just the
Right.
caster.
Right, but the charmed one's still not going to attack y'all because I told him to rest.
Well, his friends are now
But
under
his friend
attack.
will still, yeah.
So that's why the charmed one is attacking, because the charmed one will still do what they do, just not to you.
All right, so this guy is actually going to try to hit Aurora
Yes.
+4, so 20. Does that hit?
Does 20 hit?
I know you had a
Um,
+2
your
to
AC.
your AC.
So if it's a tie, does it hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
you-
then it
are-
hits.
Are
'Cause my-
you counting my +2 that I gave
Yep.
you?
Yeah,
I
'cause
believe
my
he has
AC
an 18, so
Right.
plus your 2 is
plus
20.
2 is 20. Yeah.
All right, so he just hits, and he throws a clay pot full of green slime that
Oh,
breaks
it's a ranged
on you.
attack, Meteor.
And
Disadvantage.
range 520.
Oh, they have advantage, and it cancels the disadvantage
Okay.
Yep.
because
That's
they
true.
have pack tactics.
That's
Okay.
true.
Right, it would be a normal.
Yeah.
So it hits you and covers you in a green slime, which gives you disadvantage on your next attack.
That's not too bad. Better than acid.
I expected worse. So
Yeah.
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 That's going to be his attack, and then the guy next to him is going to do Alchemist's Fire. He's going to throw a flask of fire at you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So he gets a 16, which is going to miss.
Yes, it does.
Which is lucky for you, because that slime is flammable.
I was about to say, the slime is flammable, isn't it?
All right, so he misses, and that is going to end his turn. So, Curio, you're up.
I'm going to try again. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I know that one misses.
Yep, that misses.
That one might hit.
17 does hit
Yay!
for 5 slashing damage. All right.
Is he still up?
He is still up.
Okay.
He's
one
looking
moment.
a bit worse for the wear, though.
Doo. Wow.
Are you going for another 2?
Uh-huh. As long as he's still up.
All right. So another slash does hit, doing 7 more damage. How do you want to do it, Firedale?
Don't mess with the tail and kick him where it hurts the most.
Oh. Are you kicking or are you clawing?
I've got claws on both ends. I can claw from either one.
All right. So you you slash him once in the chest, reeling him
Now,
back
I'm not
up
killing
against
him. That's why I'm hitting him where it hurts.
Right. And he like falls back against the bar. He's like, "No, no!" And then you kick him in the groin with your other one,
You neuter him.
making him pass out from the pain.
And then
He's neutered.
please hit.
You want to move in front of them to block their escape, or are you just going to move next to him?
No, I think he's attacking. Because he said
22
Okay.
definitely hits.
Nice.
Doing
Oh yeah,
4 damage.
they were going towards the stairs, so that's a good idea.
Yep.
I still had plenty of movement left, so I could even do that after attacking.
All right. We are now back up to the top of initiative. If that is your turn, Firedale?
Yep.
Okay. So we're back over with the rats.
An attack, martial arts attack, and a flurry of blows. I only
Okay.
get 4 attacks.
So the rats. Oh. Huh. Well, I won't worry about it now, but I just realized I was calculating their damage wrong before. Okay, so they are going to go for a bite attack on Moro again. They're still swarming around his feet. So a 21.
Yeah, it hits.
So that's going to do 1d4 plus 2.
Max roll.
Actually, there's less than half of them left now, I think. No, there's not. Okay, so yeah, 1d4 plus 2, so 6 damage.
23.
Grog is just knocked out from all the alcohol he's drank so far. You occasionally hear him like mumbling something in his sleep.
Yes, good fight, good fight.
If we would have tried to wake him, would he have fought with us?
Potentially.
Possibly, if we had been able to wake him.
I considered that, but
I was sure he'd have woken up once things were whizzing past his head, but apparently not.
So
well,
this
to be fair,
swarm of rats,
he did lose a fight. He put on a good face, but he probably came and drank quite a bit.
What fight did he lose?
Yeah, he was the arm wrestling dude.
Yeah.
Oh, not the.
He's not Leogal. He's
Yeah, this is the
Grog.
guy who
He
did
did
arm
lose a
wrestling.
good fight. He really. Oh wait, no.
No,
He's not the guy from the ring. He's the guy from the arm
Leogal was the
wrestling.
one from the ring. Grog is the
Yeah,
arm
the line
wrestling.
dude was the guy from the ring. Didn't Aurora beat the arm wrestling dude?
No.
No.
Arm
Oh,
wrestle-
I
Grog
misremembered.
won.
No, Grog offered him a drink because he won the fight against Leogal.
All right.
Yes.
Lilia, it is your turn.
Okay,
And
so
he made a lot of money off of the fight.
Okay. Yeah, I got confused. My apologies.
No problem.
Again, I am going to start with Luna. And I'm going to have her obviously attack the rats.
Okay.
And I'm going to bite.
Nama.
Okay.
I don't think that
A
hits.
6 does not hit.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Since Luna's on the attack, move her across from Moro so she gets flanking.
And you
then
do
that'll
get
be
advantage since pack tactics.
So here
Luna doesn't have it.
instead.
He was saying
There.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luna doesn't have pack tactics.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Question:
has to
why
be
doesn't
directly
she?
opposite.
Because
she's
that's
not a
not
dire
a.
She's not a pack animal.
She's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cats do live in tribes, so.
That's not a trait that cats have in D&D. They have different
Yeah.
traits.
Wolves specifically have pack tactics. But you can
So-
do that and still get the same benefit.
Yeah.
But you have
Okay,
to
so
be
what
on
am I
the
doing?
opposite side.
Luna's a panther, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll
Yeah.
to
So
attack
instead
again.
of pack tactic, she gets pounce and
Yeah,
keen smell.
But
That's her
how?
traits.
So what they were saying for you moving there is you're in a flanking position, which that means you're opposite from the side of an
Or
ally.
I get that. I'm asking, what do I do now?
You roll again.
You
It
roll a
basically gives you
D20.
advantage.
Yeah.
So rolling the bite
Yes.
We'll still take that first
and with
piercing damage.
advantage, correct?
No, just straight this time because you already rolled once,
Just
so you
the
just need a
attack.
second roll.
Yeah, the damage is fine.
8 still does not hit.
Darn. It's worth a shot, though.
Yep.
You'd think Luna would get a bonus against rats.
No kidding. Okay, so for myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Toll the Dying again against her,
Okay.
She's definitely hurt.
or Toll the Dead. Yes, she has hit points lost,
Correct.
and it's normal roll, correct?
Yeah.
DC 12. She has a -1. Jeez,
Definitely
they're
hit.
rolling horribly on their wisdom saves. So
Well, you
4
say that,
definitely
but-
hits.
But earlier, one of them resisted being charmed, so.
Alright, so for 9 necrotic damage. Alright. Anything else?
She's not downed.
She is not downed yet.
Okay. Anybody? Oh no, I would have to do that by probably. Anybody need serious healing?
I'm okay at the moment.
I think most everyone's good at the moment.
I'm only 7 points
Mhm.
down. I'm okay.
Okay, so then I think I just leave it. Because the only thing I could do as a bonus right now is the brain. It's gone. Healing word.
And yep, I'd just wait if nobody is in dire need of it. I mean, I can be healed a little bit, but I think it would be better to save it for if someone actually needs the emergency healing.
Heavy.
So yeah, I'm
Alright.
just gonna stay standing here.
Well, then it is San's turn.
Hello.
Hey,
Roll your
Hey.
stealth to see if you get sneak attack.
Definitely get a
'Cause-
sneak attack.
because we're assuming that you do want to.
Alright.
Uh,
That's definitely gonna hit.
Well, that's the
Well,
stealth
that-
roll to make sure she gets sneak attack
Oh, yeah. Yep.
because she was
So
hidden.
she gets sneak attack.
15 hit.
15 does hit. Yes. Which one are you hitting?
The one who threw acid on me.
Okay. Just checking.
Stab him in the nuts.
For
See if I can hit him
4
from
plus your sneak attack.
that. Oh, right. Sorry. Hold on.
You said you went phantom, right?
Yep. Oh, I get Whale of the Grave as well.
Yep.
What's that do?
You
so-
might be hearing Abby.
Oh
Need a
my.
user.
5, 10, 15,
So-
20. Darn.
Hold on.
15 damage on him.
Hold on. Immediately after you deal a sneak attack. Get off
The
my
only
phone.
one that's eligible for you is the charmed one. So it's up to you if you want to activate that or not.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to
Alright.
deal with him anyway. He's only charmed for an hour.
Okay.
All right, so
he
you
takes-
deal 4 acid damage and 11 sneak attack damage to this guy, and
Like I
you
said,
take him
just
out
stab him
in
in the nuts.
one hit.
Stab him in the nuts.
He's like,
All the groin attacks, and then the charmed one. There's no defense against this.
okay,
The charmed one just hears wells of death and everything else around them.
all right. So
Even
that
if there
her.
was defense against it, Son would have advantage because he's closing his eyes. He's not alert.
right.
Mm.
Okay, so
And
that
the
does
charmed one
6
takes 6
damage
damage.
to him.
Yep, it's 6 necrotic damage.
Does that drop the charm?
It does.
Yes.
Okay,
That's alright, Aurora's neck. the
so
one
he
that's
is no longer
still
charmed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Correct.
just happy I got to stab someone in
He
the nuts.
hears
Kill
those
them.
wails, and the wails actually snap him out of his charm. He's like, "What was I thinking?" Ah! And he's now raring to attack you guys again.
Do I have anything else?
Anything else, son?
Yeah, you can do that twice between rest for now.
Yeah. I can't use it again. Nope. That is everything that I can do.
Okay. Aurora, you're up. You are covered in slime.
Yes, but I can still attack.
Yes.
Yep, just have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna attack that dude.
Okay. Roll attack with disadvantage.
Do I just roll? How do I do that? I forget.
Roll it twice.
You can
Roll
roll it
twice,
twice,
take
or
the
you
lower.
can control click. So 12.
So 8.
8. That won't work.
8 does not hit.
What is this disgustingness I'm covered in? Shall not suit me.
You like to use your bonus action?
Yeah, actually, I would, because I have something up
Okay.
my sleeve.
Your slimy
s-
sleeve.
You see, I do have spells.
You have an entire prayer bead.
I do. I don't have anything I can.
I think branding smite's in there, isn't it?
It is, but it's basically the same thing as Searing Smite, but more damage.
I mean, is
So-
it damage right now?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't have any damage right now. Things right now.
Okay.
Okay, turn. I will turn Sun.
All right. Saflin.
Can you grab some of the slime and throw it at them? Was asked in chat.
I think that'd be an action.
Row, row, fight the power, says Kinka.
Is that a song?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So Saflin, what do you do? And you guys still have no clue what is going on in the kitchen.
Yep,
Just for the record.
that is correct.
Incidentally, I'm probably 30 feet from one of the rats by now. Hopefully.
Yes.
Not that it matters because I'm not playing the pipe,
Right.
but incidentally, at this point,
I kind of beg to differ that they don't kind of know what's going on in the kitchen. Because I did yell out that there was a kobold and
Yeah.
But we don't know the
rats.
play-by-play.
Right.
right, we don't
That's what I
know
meant.
what all's been happening in there other than the fact that there were rats
You
and a
know there are
kobold.
some enemies in there that they are dealing with, but you don't specifically know what has been going on.
Alright,
there.
looking at my spells I have available here, because I've still got a few left. I've used all my second levels, but I've got 4 first levels I can pull out.
a big musical piece for the anime that is currently part of Randomie.
Yeah, it's part of Gurren Lagann.
Oh.
One of the openers, I think. Um, $60 feet range, so I should still be able to hit pretty much everything.
Okay.
At least in the room that I'm in. I keep switching to the wrong tab. I have your stream open and then I have Roll20 in the tab next to it, so I keep accidentally switching to your stream and trying to interact with the map, and that's not right. Doesn't work.
That's not gonna work.
No. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm actually in range of both of them. To do a 60 feet. Okay. So Dissonant Whispers again. On same target. I'm gonna go for the one that's running down here again. Dissonant Whispers.
So that's
I'm gonna
the wisdom save.
Cast it
right?
at first level. Mm-hmm. Which is less damage.
13.
That is even, so I think they pass.
Yeah, I think they pass.
They
with that.
succeed.
So what happens on a fail?
Okay, so they take half damage on a save, I think. But let me double check because they may take no damage. It's possible. On a successful save, target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. So yeah, they take half damage and they're not scared.
So 4 damage.
4 damage,
Okay.
but they don't have to run.
All right.
So they kind of shake it off a bit, but they do take some of the damage.
With 4 damage, how do you want to do it?
Ah!
4 psychic
So
damage.
again, it's just a whole bunch of layered mocking whispers, and then suddenly above the rest of the whispers, there's one that said, "You really thought you could run from me?" And then that's it.
And she
Then they
keels out.
faint.
She falls down. At
I think it would have been funny if it was
feet.
Tag, you're it.
I could have.
All right. Is that your turn, or can
There's
you do anything
room
else?
for one more.
Well, that was the action. I have a movement and a bonus action left.
All right. So you know that there's a kobold over with Aurora and San, and you know that the animals are attacking stuff in the kitchen.
Let's see, what's the range on my Bardic Inspiration? 60 feet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I just did it again. Went to the wrong tab. I'm going to go ahead and Bardic Inspiration to... Let's see. San is before Aurora, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration to San and be like, San, this is your moment. I know you've been waiting all day to take some things out. You got this. So San will get an inspiration die. So that's 1d6 that they can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and because of my magical inspiration feat, they could also choose to add it to damage dealt through a spell, specifically, or healing through a spell.
Okay.
That is what that does.
All right. So you have inspiration.
And I am going to move towards the kitchen.
Okay. You gonna go in?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how far I can move. That's 20, and then I have from there. Okay, so I'd have to move here.
Yep.
Because I can't move where Morrow is.
You can move through her square, but yeah, you can't end in her square.
Yeah, but my max movement
Right.
would put me either on Morrow or above or below, and I
Right.
think above is blocked, so I have to go below.
Okay.
So I am in there now.
All right.
I am attuned to the pipe.
So you go in, and you see a kobold lying on the ground, either dead or unconscious. You're not sure which, with teeth marks in its front and behind,
And half a skunk.
and a
I'll call out through
skunk
the door
laying
and
there
say,
as well.
"Kobold down."
And then there's just a swarm of rats between Moro and Luna,
Yes, that's fine.
and another one just causing havoc on top of the counters.
This is fine. Okay. That's my turn. I don't have anything left.
Okay. So that brings it to Callan's turn. And he is going to take out his crossbow again and try to attack the last kobold with a +4,
14.
which does hit, doing a d8 + 2 of 8 damage. And with that, the kobolds are all down, and all that's
Damn, I was
left
hoping to-
are the rats.
Rats.
So now that that one's down, Callan's gonna start making his way.
Downtown?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's as far as he can make it at the moment. But he's trying to get to the kitchen. His shield's just going to stay there, because it's not much it can do at the moment. Which brings it back to Curio.
Okay. Everything's good out here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
The
35.
door's one up from you.
That was a
Oh,
wall.
okay.
Yeah, that was a wall.
Alright, so I just do it that way instead.
Yep.
I will move down into Safi's square and then up one. That's my 40.
Okay.
And then I will hiss and scratch at the rats.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. Roll to hit.
I think that definitely hits.
All right. 21 hits for 5 slashing, halved to 2.
Why
Yep.
have to
Right.
do?
That's what I was saying before, that I was calculating their damage wrong. They have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yep.
Because they're a swarm.
They also
It's
have
not one
immunity to
creature.
a bunch of things because they're multiple minds.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't redo the damage they had already been dealt, but going forward, I am figuring in the resistances.
Are they good?
They are good. They are fine. All right, another 2 damage.
Are they good?
They're still good. I will say there is less than half of them left now.
Okay. Okay. So I will spend my key point and do my other 2.
All right, 9 does not hit. 20 definitely hits.
Oh, it's a crit.
If only.
No, that's a dirty 20.
No, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Damn.
20.
Yeah.
That's right. The crits have a green.
What's the
it
damage?
didn't roll damage that
Nope.
time.
So
3.
7 half to 3. Okay.
Yep, in D&D, you always round down unless something specifically says round up. Like
Yep.
your
Yep.
San's sneak attack
Always.
special wells actually rounds up.
Because in order
For
for
a
it to be
number of
half to
dice.
4, you would need 8 damage.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else you can do?
I have moved. I've done my 2 attacks and then spend a key to do 2 more, and I'm done.
Alright.
All of my nifty awesome stuff is now done.
Okay. Well, it is now the rat's turn. At which point, the one in between you guys, it's going to try and run away. Which means y'all are getting attacks of opportunity.
So,
Light.
So Luna
Moro and
gets one.
Curio both get an opportunity attack.
Light.
Oh, I don't? I
Not
thought
yet.
I was in range.
Yeah, you will. You will. We're doing them first.
it's
He
'cause it
hasn't
has to
left
move
your
away
range.
From us
They haven't left
before
your
it moves
range
away
yet.
From Luna.
That'll be 6 more damage to them. From Moro. And a nat 20 from Firedale.
Wow.
Yeah, that one is natural.
And that is going to take care of all of those ones.
Woot.
So those ones are now dead.
So it's just
I
these
don't
ones on
get
the
an
floor.
opportunity attack.
And that's going to
Ouch.
take it to the second rats, which are also going to try to flee. And they are passing by you, by Luna.
So Luna can get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Hey, I have a question before I do this.
Okay.
Okay, my brain. Can someone explain to me what the Beastmaster's bonus is under Luna?
Oh, that's because she's your pet.
Okay, but it says she should be getting a bonus to attack?
It would already be figured in.
Should be calculated in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
basically the thing that says that, oh, this is your beast companion, so they get the benefit of your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so
It's
on your attack
auto-calculated.
where it says +4, that's part of the Beastmaster bonus.
Okay.
Plus 4.
There's 2 extra in there that would normally be there.
Yep.
Okay, so it's just a normal roll for the opportunity attack, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
20 definitely hits, doing 2 damage.
Another dirty 20. Very nice.
I'm under ready rats.
And they are going to climb up on this barrel and scurry out the window.
So they're retreating.
Yes. So that ends combat.
Oh,
Yay.
rats. They got away.
So close.
You all can hit me later.
Well, we didn't
alright.
get to my turn again, so I didn't get to use the pipes and try to take control of them, but that's okay.
Yep.
It's fine.
They got away.
Do we have another encounter before we get to bed?
I hope not, because Pika needs to go. It's an hour late.
Yeah, we will go ahead and end there. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. I know it was a long one.
What I'm asking is, is it safe to try and heal people, or is there any?
Are we
use of
good
it?
to say that we're wrapping to a long rest?
We will be doing a long rest at the start of the next one. Yeah,
Okay, so not yet.
correct.
So put a pause on HP for now.
Right.
We'll do healing and long rest at the start of the next session.
So well done, everyone.
Do you feel like that one went better, Meteor?
That one went very well.
Did you use any of the tactics?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you didn't have to do extra stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all enjoy that pretty much all of my attacks against that lady who was throwing fire at me was just mockingly whispering.
Yep.
Yep.
You did like all the damage to her. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here, folks. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and tune in next week for episode 15, where hopefully they will
Yep.
finally be leaving to go to the mansion party.
What? Party? I thought we
Yeah.
were just having a good time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.